It does, I have to be honest, smell very familiar. And again, that could play into, like I said, the whole nostalgic vibe of She Was Here. I just want to do this. That's what I want to do. Girl. So the beloved Jackie Asamoah, she, for her birthday, dropped a new fragrance. And y'all already know. Y'all already know. Well, I wasn't gonna buy any new fragrances because I said I have to go through what I have. However, what got me outside was the notes. Pistachio is all you had to say, baby. Pistachio is all you had to say, and I will be there. Okay, so according to Miss Jackie Heine herself, she said there were top notes of pomegranate. Yes, we like that. Then there were also notes of, the middle notes had vanilla milk, make it that like creamy. And then there were also notes of roasted pistachio. And then the base notes included suede and warm amber. So again, I was up at like 12 a.m. online trying to order this. And my store had it in stock. So come on with it. Come on with it. We have our brand. Do you know how hard it was to go to Sephora, see the perfume in front of you, and not spray it? Talk about self-control. Self-control. So we are going to unbox her. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? All right, y'all, so this is her. And while I was there, really quickly, I saw, because like I said, I have been on a no buy. I need to use what I have. I've been on a no buy, so I didn't even get her previous perfumes. I know. But what really sold me with this is Pistachio. The previous perfumes, I didn't even get my nose on them, because if I got my nose on them, I would have bought them. However, when I went into the store today, I saw this. And this is a travel size. It includes NDA and I Am Her. And I heard those are like the two most raved about scents in her. Well, all of them are raved about, but these were the two popular. However, shout out to my Sephora, because I thought it was $24 and I was like, oh, I picked it up really quick. I thought about picking up another one because you can't beat that price. However, when I went to the register, it rang up for $50, $49 to be exact. And because it was in the wrong place, the lady still gave it to me for $24. So I got this for $24. So I'm excited to also smell that. Although I did smell those. I smelled those in the store, so I like them. So that's another reason why I got them. But I did not smell our baby here. So let's open her up. When I tell you, I'm like, I want this to be like a true first impression, that I took a shower, I got ready, I didn't put any scents on. I only put Vaseline on. I didn't put on any lotion because I don't want anything else to like get in between or mess it up. Like, I want to smell the notes of this. All right, so, ooh, she put the notes on the back of the box. I love this. All right, so again, the name of the scent is She Was Here. Roasted pistachio, Turkish rose, vanilla milk. Oh, this is so pretty. This is so pretty. All right, so that's her. All right, I'm gonna spray her in the box first. And I didn't even get to travel because I was like, it has pistachio. I'm gonna like it. I'm gonna like it. I am obsessed with pistachio. 3 sprays in the box. That's pretty. All right, let's smell it on our hands. Again, I put nothing on my skin. This is reminding me of something. It's very, 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 very pretty. Very soft. Jackie also said it had a smoke scent, like a smokish vibe to it. I can see that. It's very pretty. I personally don't smell the pistachio. When I think of pistachio, I'm thinking very nutty, very pistachio, such as like the Kayali pistachio yum, you know, something of that nature. That's what I'm thinking, pistachio. This, on the other hand, I don't smell that immediately. I don't smell any. I smell a little bit of a nut, like, now Jackie says the vanilla gives it more of the cream as opposed to the pistachio. I smell more milk. I smell more cream. It's very vanilla. I'm gonna let this dry down. It's very pretty. It's very, very pretty. Like, this is something I would hope she comes out with a lotion too, because this I could see being a signature scent. It's very pretty. Very, very, very delicate. Okay, Jackie, this way. I like her. I like her. As it's been about like 10 minutes since I've sprayed her. This is a very close to skin scent. Definitely on the opening, you get that juicy pomegranate smell. It makes it very bright and playful and youthful. But again, after a couple of minutes of it sitting, at first I didn't get that pistachio, but as it started to dry down, that's when I started to get the pistachio. Again, it's not heavy. When I think of pistachio, I think very, very nutty. No, this makes it very comforting. I do get a lot of vanilla from it. A lot of, it does smell very lactonic. And then after it's sitting for some time, I do also get the suede. When I tell you, I cannot say this enough, this was blended well. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being like extremely powerful, smelling her before you even see her. No, it's not giving that. It's giving like that memory, like borderline like nostalgic, like when you smell something and it takes you back to somewhere. That's what it's reminding me of. Like, you smell this and you're gonna be like, dang, that was a good time I had with this. Not in that sense. Not in that sense. But like, dang, like she's really nice. She really made me feel good. Or like, it was a good time that I had with her. Like, she's just a genuinely good person. I do get classy vibes. I don't get expensive though. I get not expensive to the point where you're out of reach. I get expensive, like she knows her business, but not to the point where you're like cocky and stuck up about it. It's more of like a confidence that I get from it. I cannot say this enough. This smells delicate. Not to the point of like something you think of being like fragile. No, she just seems really soft and very feminine and very well put together. It does, I have to be honest, smell very familiar. And again, that could play into, like I said, the whole nostalgic vibe of She Was Here. But I almost want to compare it to, and I don't have it anymore. I almost want to compare it to a less, oh God, don't kill me. A less powerful, but I'm just being honest, a less powerful, it was a brown bottle. I want to say it was Jessica Simpson. But Jessica Simpson smelled, although it was powerful, it smelled a little, you know, a little cheapy. Like it was good. It was good for like, you know, your early 20s, teenager. But this smells grown woman. This smells, she's about her business. This smells very sophisticated. This smells very classy. And it doesn't smell cocky. It smells confident. And I don't think I've ever smelled anything that had the Elemi in it, especially as a top note. But from what I'm reading up on it, if that's what I'm smelling, I like this. And I'm gonna have to start looking into scents that have Elemi in it. I just want to do this. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. Like, and you know how sometimes you spray perfumes and it's just like, and all that alcohol? I'm not getting that. Usually if I'm an oversprayer. So usually if I spray too much, I'm like, sneezing like crazy. You see how many times I just sprayed it? That smells so good. Yeah, that smells good. Very, very juicy on the opening. I almost want to, not to the point where it's like, you know, like I want to eat it, but it's like a little salivating. I'm like, she's sweet. But then at the same time, she's sweet, but she's not too sweet. Ah, that smells good. If I had to rate it on a 1 to 10, I'd easily give it like a 9. And that's just because I like to be smelled before you even see me. I like that. But I feel like if she had done that with this, it wouldn't give off like that nostalgic vibe or that dreamy, that comforting. So, all right, maybe we give it like a 9.5. We'll give it like a 9.5. Yeah, so. Wardrobe change and everything. This is a true fragrance review. And by the way, if I haven't said it already, this is not sponsored. Y'all can see by this is not sponsored. I paid for this with my own coins. Well, technically not my own coins, but I paid for it. It wasn't sent to me or shipped to me, obviously. We're not there yet. But it's been about 4 hours. It's been about 4 hours since I've put the perfume on. And if you can hear any noise, the kids are home now. It's been about 4 hours since I've had the perfume on. And what I can definitely say is, I've said it before when I reviewed it initially, it is very, very, very much a skin scent. However, This is my first time coming back into my room since I've sprayed the perfume, because once I sprayed it, I left and I went to go pick up the kids. And I walked into the room and I smelt it. So it definitely lingers. However, it's definitely, to me, a skin scent. It's very, very close to the skin. Now, as for the longevity on the skin, I gave the scent blend, I believe I said like a 9.2 out of 10. However, the longevity wise, definitely after closer to 3, maybe 4 hours, I felt like I needed to spray it on my skin. However, I could smell it on my clothes. When I turn, I smell it. And that's because, like I said, I'm an oversprayer. So I sprayed it all over my clothes. So when I turn, I smell it. Definitely latches onto the fabric, that I will say. But other than that, oh, I found out which Jessica Simpson fragrance it reminded me of. It's Jessica Simpson Fancy. That's what it is. And I got the notes. I will put it right here as to what the bottle looks like. So it is Jessica Simpson Fancy. And it was made in 2008, or introduced in 2008. It's a warm oriental perfume which evokes cheer with a joyful blah, 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 whatever. So the notes of Fancy is pear, apricot, nectar, red fruits at the beginning. Kind of reminds me of like the pomegranate. Then the middle notes are gardenia, sweet jasmine, and a nutty mix of toasted almond and caramel. Again, like the roasted pistachio. If you see the kids, again, they're home. Again, like the roasted pistachio and the Turkish rose in She Was Here. And then it had warm base notes of creamy sandalwood, amber, and vanilla. But again, in the base notes, the amber and the sandalwood and the vanilla, which is much like She Was Here. So that's why as soon as I smelt it, I was like, this smells like something. And again, the Fancy, it had that, you know, like that inexpensive smell. It was still good. It was still very, it was very, very strong. But the She Was Here is very delicate. Again, it's very like alluring. It lingers, but again, it's not projectful. Yeah, so just wanted to give you guys that update. Again, I like it. I'm gonna try to figure out a blend to see what it goes well with. I already know that it goes well with the I Am Her as a layering. I saw somewhere that they recommended layering it with Pistachio by Sand and Fog, which I haven't. Let me try. And this isn't to say that it needs something to layer with, because I personally don't think it needs something to layer with, because it's cute. It's very, 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 very nice fragrance. However, you know, you want your fragrance to last a little bit longer. I want it to like knock somebody out. And so that's why I say that. So I'm just putting a little of the Sand and Fog, Pistachio Dream. I actually also have the Vanilla Musk, and I have the Nest Madagascar Vanilla. So we can try layering that too. Because right now in 2025, everybody wants to layer. So I get it. Just put the Nest over there. I love the smell of pistachio. It's actually like one of my favorite ice creams too. Oh, that goes good with the pistachio. Mm-hmm. 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 These two, Pistachio Dream. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's pretty. Ah, that's pretty. That's pretty. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, so. All right. Gotta go be a mommy.